Good evening. I take great pride in welcoming you all to this solemn and prestigious occasion of the Convocation ceremony of the academic year 2017-18. I am Sirish CV, Faculty of Strategy and Leadership from the Institute of Management, Christ deemed to be University. I will be your host for today. In today's ceremony, 26 PhD scholars of the university, graduates from Institute of Management, School of Law, and Department of Professional Studies will receive their degree certificates. This is a formal occasion to recognize academic success, an occasion to bless the graduates for their bright future. Therefore, to conduct this ceremony in the most dignified manner, the graduates and guests are requested to strictly adhere to the following instructions. Kindly keep your mobile phones and other electronic devices switched off during the entire ceremony. Professional photographers will be taking photographs inside the auditorium. Therefore, please do not take any photos or videos when the ceremony is in progress. Please maintain silence throughout the event. You can celebrate your dear one's success by clapping. However, please refrain from any form of loud cheering inside the auditorium. Request the guests and invitees to stay in the auditorium till the end of the ceremony to maintain the dignity and decorum of the solemn occasion. Following are the specific instructions to the graduates. Please be seated in your designated seats. Please do not change the order of your seating. This is needed for orderly distribution of certificates. To receive your certificates, you may enter the stage from the side that you will be guided to, receive the degrees, greet the dignitaries, and leave the stage from the stairs in the middle. Please maintain silence after collecting the certificates, as your friends would need their moment of pride while they receive theirs. Please do not remove the caps or throw them up at any time during or after the ceremony. Please ensure that the caps are worn throughout the ceremony. Robes are to be returned after the ceremony in the respective rooms already allocated. We will be beginning the procession with a ceremony with the Convocation procession. As the procession enters the auditorium, you would all be required to stand in silence. The procession will have 26 PhD scholars in the beginning, followed by the registrar of the university, the controller of examinations, and the other dignitaries of the evening. Soon thereafter, the university choir will present the university anthem and invocation song as the dignitaries light the lamp. Pro-Vice Chancellor Dr. Father Abraham VM will lead us in prayer. Audience will remain standing till the prayer is completed. Please do not clap or cheer after the completion of invocation and the prayer. The Convocation ceremonial handbook that is included in the folder that will be given to you has order of proceedings of today's ceremony on page 6, prayer and graduation pledge on page 7, profile and the message from the chief guest on pages 20 and 21. You may want to familiarize yourselves with these details later. We will now await for the arrival of the dignitaries. Please rise as the dignitaries enter the auditorium. The Convocation procession is being led by PhD scholars. They are followed by the Registrar, Dr. Anil Joseph Pinto, carrying the national flag, the Controller of Examinations, Professor Johnny Joseph, carrying the university flag, heads of departments, heads of specializations, coordinators, Associate Dean, Deanery of Commerce and Management, Dr. Jane Matthew, Associate Dean of School of Law, Dr. Somu C.S., Associate Dean of Institute of Management, Professor Georgie Kurian, Dean of Institute of Management, Dr. Suniti Fatke, Guest of Honor, Dr. Uwe Sponholz, FHWS, Germany, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Abraham VM, Chief Guest of the Evening, Lieutenant General Vipan Gupta, and Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Father George Ediardiel. The University Choir will present the University Anthem and Invocation as the dignitaries light the lamp. Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Father Abraham VM will then lead us in prayer. Audience will remain standing till the prayer is completed.
Almighty God, we thank you for you have loved us into life. In you we live, move, and have our being. You are the beginning and end of everything that we are and we do. Lord, we present before you these dear children of yours, whom you entrusted to our care a few years ago. Together with us, they have explored the realms of truth about themselves and the world. As they prepare to graduate into wider horizons of life, Lord, we place them back into your hands. They are yours, Lord. Keep them close to your heart. Infuse their hearts and minds with a true wisdom, genuine love, and a burning desire to serve you and their fellow human beings with the intellectual, personal, interpersonal, and societal skills they have imbibed over these years here at this university. Enable them to contribute their might through the virtues of excellence and service to make the world a better place for humanity and of all creation. Into your hands, Lord, we commend them, along with their hopes and aspirations for the future and their very lives. Amen.
Please be seated. May I now invite Professor Biju Toms to welcome the gathering.
I deem it a privilege to introduce and welcome the dignitaries present today for the Convocation of Institute of Management, Department of Professional Studies, School of Law, and PhD. I welcome Reverend Dr. Father George Edayadil, Rector of Dharmaram College and Chancellor of Christ, deemed to be University, in presiding over today's ceremony. He personifies our motto, excellence and service, through his academic achievements and social outreach endeavors. He has master's degrees in mathematics, sociology, and biblical studies. He received his doctorate from St. Thomas Aquinas University, Rome. His scholarly pursuits comprise of publishing short stories, articles, and books. His administrative acumen was demonstrated in diverse institutions he nurtured and was an integral part of. I extend a most hearty welcome to you, Father, to this convocation ceremony. Chief guest of the day is Honorable Lieutenant General Vipin Gupta, Visishta Seva Medal, Commandant, ASC College and Center, Bangalore. He is an alumnus of the prestigious National Defense College. He also completed his Higher Defense Management course at College of Defense Management, Secunderabad. His other accomplishments in academics include Master of Management Studies, MPhil in Defense and Strategic Studies, and PhD in Defense Studies. During his illustrious military career, spanning over 35 years, General Officer tenanted critical command, staff, and institutional appointments. Some of the key appointments include Deputy Assistant Adjutant and Quartermaster General of Headquarters 65, Infantry Brigade in OP Rakshak, Instructor at ASC School, Bareilly, Logistics Staff Officer at the United Nations Mission in Somalia, Assistant Military Secretary at Army Headquarters, New Delhi, Colonel General Staff Training at Army Training Command, Shimla, Brigadier Army Service Corps of an area and Command Headquarters in Eastern Theatre, and Brigadier Administration of Corps Headquarters in Northern Command. As a Major General, he held the appointments of Major General Army Service Corps of Central Command and Additional Director General of Supplies and Transport at Army Headquarters, New Delhi. For his sustained distinguished service, Lieutenant General Vipin Gupta was conferred with Vishish Seva Medal on 26 Jan 2017. Sir, on behalf of everyone present here, I extend to you the most cordial welcome to this convocation ceremony. I have the pleasure of introducing the man instrumental in we becoming who we are, our beloved Vice Chancellor, Colonel Dr. Father Thomas C. Matthew. He is one of the most dynamic leader and administrator in the higher education realm of India. He has a master's in chemistry, a master's in education administration from Iona College, New York, and a doctorate from Bangalore University on educational administration. He has been awarded the honorary doctorate by Liverpool Hope University, UK, in recognition of his contribution to inclusive higher education in India. He is conferred the honorary rank of Colonel by Ministry of Defense. He is also awarded Nadaprabhu Kempagowda Award by Brihad Bangalore Mahanagara Palike. He has shaped Christ, deemed to be university, to its present form. I take immense pleasure in welcoming you, Father, to this convocation ceremony. I welcome Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Father Abraham VM, Registrar Dr. Anil Joseph Pinto, Controller of Examinations Professor Joni Joseph, Professor Uwe from FHWS Germany, Reverend Fathers, Deans, Associate Deans, Heads of Department, faculty members, support staff of Christ University, and President of the University Alumni Association, Mr. Jugno Broy. I extend a warm welcome to the invitees and well-wishers of our graduates who have graced this occasion with their presence and are witnessing the fruits of their untiring efforts and sacrifice. Dear graduates, you are the reason we all have met today. Like a kite, you are all set to rise and explore the world. Do make it doubly sure that you stay connected with your alma mater in all your pursuits of excellence and service. Once again, a hearty, cordial welcome to you all on this memorable occasion.
After those words of welcome, I take immense pleasure in inviting Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Father Thomas C. Matthew to address us on this important occasion and thereafter request Father Chancellor to declare the convocation ceremony open.
Honorable Chancellor of our University, Reverend Father George Deadil, distinguished Chief Guest of the program, Honorable Lieutenant General Vipin Gupta, Reverend Father Abraham VM, Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Anil Pinto, Registrar, Professor Joni Joseph, Controller of Examinations, Professor Uwe from Würzburg University, Germany, Deans, Head of the Departments, Mr. Jugno Broy, the Alumni President, parents, guests, distinguished teachers, and graduating Christites, to congratulate each one of you on this auspicious occasion. This graduation ceremony is more auspicious because of the PhD students. We have a team of PhD students completing their PhD program after their 6 to 7 years of work. So a special congratulations to PhD graduates. I'm congratulating each one of you through your hard work, through your perseverance, You contributed a lot to your life and to your family and to the institution. If you people are not present in this hall, there is no meaning for the university, Christ University. The infrastructure, the garden, and the big area or whatever be gets meaning only when you students put your effort and cooperate with the forming experience, formation what is happening, the training what is happening in this institute, your life, and transforming the society. Christ always believes in training people, not just to get a job alone. Job is important. Whether it is LLB or LLM or become professional studies or whatever be, MBA, whatever be, more than the job what we are looking, how we are going to have your life. Life which is having a lot of maturity and confidence. At Christ, what we want to ask you or tell you, how it is forming you. Today I met few PhD scholars, and they were telling me that transforming experience went academically, collectively, through the different processes what happened. And this is the way a Christite should be formed. But one thing is important, how you are responding to the speed what is happening in the world is important from our life. I was going through a book, the name is Accelerating Performance, written by Colin Price and Sharon Toy. And what they say based on statistics and observation, the world is growing on a faster track. When the telephone instrument was found in 19th century, the pace of that telephone was slow. When radio came, pace was still again slow. But today, there is no curve. It is always straight line. Just 1 year or 2 years to move up. Internationalization happens within just 1 year or 2 years. It was important to see Walmart took 32 years to establish out of US. But today, if you look into Amazon, it may be less than 2 years. So what was happening more than 32 years is happening today within 1 or 2 years. Hilton hotels needed more than 24 hours to come out of their country. Today, any good hotel chain requires less than 6 months or less. And that is the way that happens. Technology is fast moving. Disruptions in education are happening. You may have PhD or MBA or LLM or LLB, whatever be. But the moment you get the degree, you are becoming obsolete. Unless you have that culture, the culture what the institution has given, that rigor to transform. One of the things transform the education institution or change the education institution is library, the role of books. Once upon a time, books were important. Today also books are important, but books are different forms. The physical libraries are becoming smaller and smaller, thinner and thinner. You have a library in your home, in your PC, in a laptop, whatever be, how you are going to use it, that makes the life vibrant. If you are not doing, you may have a good job after your MBA today. Within 5 years, I'm repeating, within 5 years you burn out. You will be obsolete. And if you don't want to burn out, update. Update with a passion. That is why we said you have to work on it. Ask the PhD scholars. We are asking them to work on SPSS. We ask them to work all the tools, what is modern available, maybe on NVivo, maybe on eViews. So these are the packages available today. Every day new versions come in the learning process. And these learning, new technology should be used for our research. You ladies and gentlemen, graduating people, remember, only through research you can be ever youthful. And remember, to being a Christite, you have to transform with agility. What is this transformation? Transformation implies a change in the way you think. If you don't change the way of thinking, you become traditional. The moment you are doing something for 1 or 2 years, you may be having the buffer zone. But remember, you are becoming obsolete. Embrace change with innovation. And always you should have the openness to innovate and innovate. Forget about mediocrity. If you want to be an average man, you will not be excelling. the difference between an average and excel man is very thin. And what is this agility? Agility is the aliveness and alertness to face the setback. Nobody in the world without setback. You are trained with a holistic approach, a whole life formation to face the setback with confidence. You should have the courage to recover from the setback as early as possible, within a day, within a few days. And that is the way you have to come out and become an optimist person. Life will go. You will be passing out this academic year. But remember to take your spirit of Christ University excellence and service in your life when you are on your 50 years from now, 60 years from now, or 70 years from now. Generations should give that spirit of Christ-like excellence and service through your work, through your whatever the things you are going to do. Wish you all the best. May God bless you abundantly. Be a Christite, always a Christite. Thank you very much. I have the honor to request you, Father Chancellor, to declare the convocation ceremony open.
This convocation ceremony of Christ deemed to be university has been called to award the degrees to the candidates who in the examinations held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same. I declare the convocation ceremony open. Let the candidates for various degrees under the Center for Research, Department of Professional Studies, Institute of Management, and School of Law be presented.
Now call upon the Controller of Examinations, Professor Johnny Joseph, to present the candidates for the award of degrees to the Honorable Chancellor.
I request the candidates for the award of degrees of various programs to kindly stand up. Please stand up. Father Chancellor, I wish to present you the candidates named in the list for the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in the disciplines of management, education, psychology, chemistry, social work, engineering, mathematics, physics, sociology, media studies, commerce, law, Bachelor of Commerce Professional, Bachelor of Commerce Finance and Accountancy, Bachelor of Business Administration Finance and Accountancy, Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration in Leadership and Management, Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Bachelor of Arts in Law, Honors, Bachelor of Business Administration in Law, Honors, Master of Law in Constitutional and Administrative Law, Corporate and Commercial Law, Intellectual Property and Trade Law, and Master of Arts in International Studies. They have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees, to which I pray they may be admitted. All the candidates may please be seated. I invite the faculty members to present their candidates to receive the degrees from the Chancellor by reading out the names. I request the candidates for the award of degrees to come in the order in which the programs and their names are called.
Rupashri HR, Vincent NS, Sahana Prasad, Samina Tarannum, Smita Rose, Anirban Roy, Francis Maria Anand, Rekha Kumari, Rennie Adiplakal, Smita AG, Sunita Matai, Dolly Jose, Eliza Pereira, Suparna Majumdar, Asida Bali, Vincent Rajkumar, Siju Sebastian, Varsha Agarwal, Jesuraju Thomas, Yenny Zova, Philip Matimera, Davis CJ, Pooja Jain, Priscilla Majuru, Virginia Hope Mavere, Ambili P.